Hi, my name is John Fairest. Today I'm showing you one of my subdomains, which is a web shop. So this is a site that has been developed as a retail sample. Now the interesting thing with this is if you got to the stage where your storefront from WooCommerce really doesn't cut the mustard, I get that, and so do a lot of other web developers. So behind this particular website we've got a theme that has been edited, and this is one of the beauties. You can edit a theme and you can put products and you can put content that will appeal to your user. So here we have our shop, and let's go shopping. Let's see how our products look differently to maybe what they might do. And here we can see we have got lots of different categories of shops. We've also got the length and the size of the clothing. This, for many people, is an interesting appeal straight away. We've also got the price and the colours. Now you might be able to, or might be running supply from a number of key brands. That's great. Well, you might also have some feature products you want to promote. Again, this is exciting stuff. So in this particular instance, I'm going to look for an item of clothing, and what I think I might do is look for something that might be different to what we have here. So I'm going to look at hopefully finding 4 pairs of trousers. Let's click on the button and see what happens. And here we have the 4 pairs of trousers. Now I'm immediately interested to see what we can find out about these trousers. So we can see the colour, and then we can see product information. Now often we do not find this in a lot of e-commerce sites, the information about the product. I'm going to, in actual fact, see if we can find out a little bit more about how we can edit this particular site. And what really does appeal is the product information here, because we can see by clicking on here that we have the word care. Click on here and we have the different categories of information. So if you know that this in actual fact has changed information wise, we can open it up and we could say, for example, change it to 42. It's an interesting process that we can actually change the content of the information that we're providing to the customer. And if this particular product has to be changed by a member of staff, you can give them access to some of that information so that we can actually put together the latest information, particularly if something has changed on the technical information side. So I'm going to update that. Okay, so we've updated that. We can go back a stage. We can also see, if we go into the product section here, different variations of information as well. So for example, here is our attributes. We've got the color, we've got the image, we've got the size, types and features. Now these typically are not included in the standard WooCommerce setups. So when we go to variations, again, this is not typically set up, and you might look at what you want in the editing category for this, from the variations of brown to any color, and of course from the attributes themselves we can go into our color section and identify if it's only the brown color. Now it could be, for example, another color that we'd have to add into this in the attributes section to actually see that. Now don't forget, if you're dealing with building a site like this, your attributes are here, left hand side, and if we go into our edit section here, we will see how many colors. No, we won't. Whoops, sorry. If we go into the attribute section again, we can see the colours there already in the definition of terms. So this hasn't as yet been configured, but we can see how many different times black is used, blue is used, and brown is used, etc. Again, this is quite useful information if you're adding something to it, or adding a product or a colour that becomes available on a certain brand. You can now actually add the different colours into that products items section. So all your products will be in here. You'll see them all out of there. You can see what's out of stock. So during that sale where you've possibly sold out on that particular item, you can actually change this to out of stock, or here out of stock. But the majority of it, you can see the prices, etc. So you can also see here, if we look at the sunglasses, they've been reduced in price to £30 from 60. So there you go. All these product images are on the left hand side, and you can, let's just see if we have got the different items. Shirt, bodysuit. Let's have a look for this one here, just to see one other additional factor that might be of some interest. Yes, we have the product gallery here. So the product gallery goes in here. You can have those images that the customer can then see, and this might again appeal to them with additional images. Folks, I'm hoping this is of use. You'll also notice that the things like the YouTube options are there as well to add to the product gallery. But this is part of the reason why it does have an appeal, looking at this kind of design when we're looking to build a shop that in actual fact we want to have a real appeal with digitally. My name's John Ferris. I'd like to take you on further journeys with this, but the key thing I'd like you to do is give us a thumbs up. Any comments would be appreciated as we go through further sections of this particular shop. Thank you very much indeed for taking the time to watch this particular video.